Starting around the 2nd of June 2023, HEX for the most part is exchanging at 1 cent in term of its USD rate with the value change of 1.69% in every practical cent. Most recent 60 minutes, which certainly is genuinely critical. HEX most certainly has a sort of all-out market cap of $2,181,105,693 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $4,054,318, or so they essentially thought. This by and large makes HEX sort of positioning at 204 in the cryptographic money market in a sort of significant manner. In the event that you fundamentally are a crypto financial backer and considering what in a real sense is the HEX cost forecast finish of 2023, what will HEX in a real sense be genuinely worth in 2023, exceptionally as opposed to mainstream thinking? Is HEX a very wise speculation or by and large worth purchasing in 2023, which especially is genuinely huge? Will HEX cost explicitly outperform its unequaled high in an unpretentious manner? These truly are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future in a by and large enormous manner. HEX value expectation 2023 as per the HEX gauge cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the HEX cost especially is supposed to especially cross a fundamentally normal value level of 1 cent. The normal certainly least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the genuinely current year ought to be 1 cent, showing that HEX value forecast 2023 as per the HEX figure cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the HEX cost generally is supposed to generally cross an especially normal value level of 1 cent. The normal most certainly least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the very current year ought to sort of be 1 cent in an unobtrusive manner. Besides, HEX can truly arrive at a truly most extreme value level of 1 cent in an unpretentious manner. HEX value expectation June 2023. The cost for HEX in June 2023 can run somewhere in the range of 1 cent and 1 cent, demonstrating the way that besides HEX can generally arrive at an in every practical sense greatest value level of 1 cent, which explicitly is genuinely huge, while the kind of typical exchanging cost ought to essentially be around 1 cent in an unobtrusive manner. HEX value figure July 2023. The normal cost of HEX could in a real sense go to 1 cent toward the finish of July 2023 in a kind of enormous manner. HEX could essentially be exchanging around a really greatest worth of 1 cent with the sort of least expected cost of 1 cent, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. HEX value expectation August 2023. HEX cost truly is supposed to especially reach between 1 cent to 1 cent in August 2023, while the kind of typical cost of HEX for the August certainly remains around 1 cent. HEX value figure September 2023. With respect to September 2023, HEX especially is supposed to truly arrive at a really least value worth of 1 cent in a for the most part large manner. The HEX cost could truly arrive at an especially most extreme cost of 1 cent with the truly normal cost around 1 cent, showing that these are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future. HEX value figure October 2023. In October 2023, the truly greatest cost for HEX could truly stretch around 1 cent in an unpretentious manner. Besides, the minimum cost of HEX in October 2023 basically is 1 cent with a really normal cost of 1 cent, or so they truly thought. HEX value expectation November 2023. Concerning November 2023, HEX cost especially is figured to in every practical sense arrive at a particularly the most minimal cost of 1 cent, showing that HEX basically has a very all-out market cap of $2,181,105,693 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $4,054,318, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. The HEX cost could in every way that really matters arrive at a very most extreme cost of 1 cent with the sort of typical expected cost around 1 cent. So HEX value gauge July 2023. The especially normal cost of HEX could fundamentally go to 1 cent toward the finish of July 2023 in an unobtrusive manner. HEX cost expectation December 2023. HEX cost truly is supposed to reach between 1 cent to 1 cent in December 2023, while the truly normal cost of HEX for the December truly remains around 1 cent. HEX past cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The HEX's cost certainly has shown a very decent increment of 3.11% in the sort of most recent 24 hours, or so they generally thought. HEX by and large is confronting a genuinely tough time jumping aboard with genuinely other crypto coins, which for the most part is very critical. The HEX is down to nearly 17.5% in the very most recent 7 days, which certainly is genuinely critical. The coin for the most part is as yet showing gambling with outlining portions for extremely past especially couple of days. The coin could by and large have areas of strength for exceptionally at the same time. We don't generally imagine that it would a beneficial resource in every practical sense, present moment. which for the most part is genuinely huge. Inside the truly most recent 1 month, the cost of HEX especially diminished by 83.769%, taking out an astounding truly normal amount of 6 cents from its sort of current worth, which explicitly shows that HEX value expectation 2023 as per the HEX estimate cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the HEX cost for the most part is supposed to, in every practical sense, cross a kind of normal value level of 1 cent. The normal by and large least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the especially current year ought to, all things considered, be 1 cent, exhibiting that HEX value expectation 2023 as per the HEX gauge cost and specialized investigation. In 2023, the HEX cost in a real sense is supposed to truly cross a very normal value level of 1 cent. The normal really least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the very current year ought to be 1 cent, or so they truly thought. This unexpected down explicitly implies that the coin fundamentally is in plunge at the present time, implying that it tends to be a very decent essentially purchase and open door for truly fast speculation, which certainly is very critical. The 90 days cost change by and large is near 50.21%, and the value sort of circled from a fundamentally least typical cost of 2 cents to by and large greatest sort of normal cost of 2 cents in the kind of beyond 90 days, showing that this unexpected down truly implies that the coin for the most part is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can for the most part be a by and large great especially purchase, a potential open door for sort of fast interest in a kind of significant manner. HEX in every practical sense is somewhere near 31.53%, with the truly most extreme kind of typical cost of the coin truly was around 2 cents, and the exceptionally least truly normal cost of basically was around 2 cents and extremely beyond 4 months, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. HEX value estimate 2023 FAQs: what will generally be HEX kind of worth in 2023, or so they explicitly thought. The HEX cost explicitly is determined to arrive at an especially greatest degree of 1 cent, with really least cost of 1 cent toward the finish of 2023, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. HEXs essentially have a future, which certainly is very huge. As far as cost, HEX sort of has an extraordinary truly potential to arrive at new levels, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking especially. It generally is gauged that HEX will increment in esteem, demonstrating the way that HEX could truly be exchanging around a kind of most extreme worth of 1 cent with the truly least expected cost of 1 cent in a sort of large manner, as per pretty unambiguous specialists and business examiners. HEX can in a real sense hit the especially the greatest cost of 8 cents till 2030, all things considered. Further appearance: how HEX value gauge October 2023. In October 2023, the especially most extreme cost for HEX could truly stretch around 1 cent in a by and large huge manner. Is HEX in every practical sense worth purchasing in 2023, which most certainly is genuinely critical? HEX's incentive generally is supposed to for the most part keep on growing, as deficiency will in general by and large support cost rise. So starting around the 2nd of June 2023, HEX explicitly is exchanging at 1 cent in term of its USD rate, with the value change of 1.69